ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermser. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll give it to the running back. Bites off a defender. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And now a third down, the opening drive of this championship game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Stockton. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Off the field goal miss from 60 yards, the offense sets up now at the 43. It's a shotgun run call. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that
play. Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Play fake, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Makes it look easy. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. A field goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Heading left after the handoff. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
At 1st down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Takes the handoff again. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Canes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Movement here from the tight end. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Stockton. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Noles pick up enough for a first down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Getting set up. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle, but first down. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football, working to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal upcoming. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
snap. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And now the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Inside give now from the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hernandez. He's tackled quickly, and the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pass caught. Second down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's the thing.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
That incompletion, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Hernandez. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. critical third down play for this offense right here. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And this punt will back the offense up near the 5-yard line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Over the middle. It's Jones. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back. The ball is caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught behind the line. It's Jones. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
That now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Just reeled in. It's Stockton. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Hernandez. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So far, let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Hurricanes are going to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run it here. Breaks through. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Perez. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. First and long now after the penalty. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here.
Touchdown, Hurricanes, to put them on top now. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Florida State offense on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
And the Noles have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's into the end zone, but it is a mark. So hold everything. Important 2nd down play coming up. He's got room to run. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Nice grab from Good Stockton. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Defense does a really good job here sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Hits the running back in the flat, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The pass rush closing in, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes will have first and 10 here. Tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Canes look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up. On third down, it's a handoff. Clutch conversion on third there. And sets him up first down from the 31. They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. And at first down, they go right back to him.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. We get to the end of the third. We have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, first and goal. Can they punch it in? Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab Fakes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big-body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Here's the option play. Breaks into the clear. He gets the first and still going. And here he goes. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Hernandez. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
But near the sticks, it's Hernandez. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 33. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance, and moved to a touchdown.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. By the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the Canes will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. Ball handed off. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop, and quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to... Oh, he fumbles! And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. QB decides to keep it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Grinding away on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the force, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The Hurricanes expect to run the clock out here in the final minute and secure the W. Loose ball is scrambled for. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Second and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. They'll run it from the gun. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. The playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.